have something to give you. I don't want it anymore.
Sorry.
Weird.
Weird. Weird. That is so weird. People are so weird. Like, you're weird.
That's weird.
You're weird.
Talk about weird.
Are we weird?
Talk about weird.
I just have to kind of protect myself and my community and my peace. So after my members only live, I had made the grape salad and I took that over there. I spent the night over at Corby's, and there was like a lot of people there because people were in town for the holidays, and that was very stressful for me because I was like, oh my god. I mean, we didn't socialize a ton like with everybody, but I did meet everyone and talk with them a bit, and that was nice. And yeah, I mean, we had a really great time. So I just spent one night over there, and then like once we woke up, I spent basically until dinner time. But I came home to like sleep in my own bed and decompress and stuff. We're not officially dating. We're just getting to know each other. So so yeah, Corby is trans. Corby's pronouns are she, her. And I understand that people can get confused with that kind of stuff, but just to be very clear, I'm not going to really tolerate any other forms of pronouns because that's misgendering, especially in terms of purpose. Sorry. But yeah, so yesterday was really nice. We went to go walk in a park, and so there's this fairly big park in our area, and that park has like benches everywhere. So you walk for a little bit, hit a bench, walk a little bit, hit a bench. And for some reason I thought the park we were going to was going to be similar. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. So I didn't get to walk nearly as much as I wanted to. Because I just didn't want to bring the rollator yet. Like, I'm just getting to know Corby. I'd never actually taken it out anywhere yet. And so I took like a short little walking clip because the part of the woods that we walked into, it was like right by this like, what's it called? It's not called a canteen. It's called a pavilion, I think. That had like a bunch of like picnic tables on it. So we walked for like probably not even 5 to 10 minutes. We walked around a little bit. Well, it was probably closer to 10 minutes because we walked for a bit, and then we found this like tree that we could both just kind of like sit on, and we just like chatted for a little bit and then walked back and then sat at the picnic tables and talked for a while too. And then we drove, and I tried Dutch Bros for the first time. Oh my god. And so I just think that at this point I'm like I'm really, really happy because at this rate, like, we're just spending time, like, we've been texting like off and on all day today. Like, she was off doing some stuff, so like there was like a chunk of time where we weren't texting, right? But like, you know, that's life. People have lives. We are not practically married. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not a relationship yet, right? With me and dating and stuff, like I even had this conversation with Corby, because I was just kind of talking with her about like my past dating experiences, because one, all my relationships have been very much like cis-het. Like, I've learned so much about myself because I've never really been able to truly like dive into my queerness, you know, in that kind of way. Like my queer experiences have very much been more just like casual physical experimentation, not like this. They know a bit about my channel. I've explained some of the girl world stuff. They know some stuff that y'all don't know about. She knows some stuff that I'm not talking about on the internet, because I want her to have an understanding of what this world is like. If she really becomes involved with me, she needs to know. So yeah, Tori. I think she's very pretty. I'm not in love, guys. Jesus. We just met. Every time I talk about somebody, y'all are like, she's in love, she's in love. I'm like, my god. Because like when I spent the night with Corby, I slept like a good bit. Like I crashed, and then we were up for a bit, and then like some point during midday, we turned on One Punch Man, and my suggestion actually, and I almost immediately conked out, and I napped for like a good few hours, and it just was like, she also, I hadn't really talked about it, but at some point I like pulled a little muscle right here or strained a muscle in my neck, and it would really hurt. And at some point I like kind of just mentioned it in passing, and she actually worked it out for me. So that helped a ton, and I was able to get some real sleeps. And I was just like, oh, she's younger than me. Not by like, I mean, it's a bit of a gap, but not like a crazy gap. She's 27, so, which is really young for me, to be fair. I've always dated older, but yeah, she's great. And I'm just excited because we just talk a lot. Like we've learned a lot about each other already, and I'm just really happy. We actually have the same eye color. I've learned a lot about myself already, stuff I didn't know about myself. And one of those things is like, I don't even know, like, regardless of what happens with Corby, like, I don't even know if I want to go back to dating like men. Like, this is so different, and I'm like really here for it in that. And I realized, like, in this scenario I feel so much more balanced, like calmer. Like, well, we were texting off and on all day because like she was out doing some stuff, and there was times where I was doing stuff today, so I was like, it feels more balanced. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, put it into words, because I don't necessarily want to say like everything that happened with Jeff was toxic, but it felt really different. Not necessarily even bad, just different. So, are you exclusive? We're just talking right now. Like, you know, I guess we're technically like in a dating stage, right? But we're not like official. Because I mean, technically yesterday was a date. It was just like a low key thing. Because you don't need to like go out to a run. Jeff is so last season. Aw. And it's just like, I feel like I guess when I'm with men, I almost like pigeonholed myself into this kind of dynamic that I don't feel comfortable breaking. But I feel like what I've experienced this past week has been very much breaking those barriers and expectations and roles and stuff. Yeah, so here's the thing. We have met before. But today was different. So I don't remember exactly how long ago it was, but I used to go to events at the T-Bar more frequently. I think I remember seeing them at like some kind of tabletop game that we played at some kind of, I think it might have just been a game night, actually. And I think I saw her there one other time. I knew of this person, like I had been in their presence a few times, but we had not hit it off like we did this go around. I don't know what Christmas is gonna look like for me this year now. So I'm gonna see like if Danielle's hosting something, that's a thing. If, you know, things are going well, I might end up hanging out with Corby on Christmas, because I think Corby's family is going somewhere else. So, and she's not, so. And maybe you two can go see the Christmas lights and say August Christmas. I've been wanting to do that. I have not done that since I've been to Florida. Let me write that down. Research Christmas light displays. So if I'm gonna do like an actual Christmas live, I may do it like on Christmas Eve, like before the holiday. That might make some sense, but I just don't know like what the actual plans are gonna end up being. I don't know what I'm actually gonna end up doing. You know, because it's like if Danielle's hosting something else at the T-Bar, I know Corby's gonna want to go to that too, and I would, even outside of that, like I would want to go as well, like I did for Thanksgiving. I don't think I've told her this yet. I've decided I don't want her like on my channel, as in like face anything like that, unless we were like actually officially together. And even then, I don't think it would be immediately. And even then, I'm still kind of undecided, because some of you bitches are fucking crazy. So, but she's open to it, and she really does want to, like, she really is interested in like video editing and like some of that stuff. And so she wants to like, she might be like helping me film stuff, you know. But yes, they did tell me they do graphic design. I won't abandon you guys, I promise. I needed a break outside of like having like meeting Corby and all that was kind of great timing, I'll say, for me. But we wouldn't be spending Christmas together like that. You know what I mean? It's just like both of us not having family in town, and like just like hanging out on Christmas Day, maybe watching some Christmas movies would be nice. But yeah, that's the thing, is I just need her to fully understand the scope of what that would mean if she came onto my YouTube channel. So because she needs to make an educated decision. It seems like she's interested in the idea, but even after, like, I mean, she learned some stuff today. Yeah, she can talk like Levi and not show face. That's gonna be the way it's gonna be for a bit, for sure, if things keep progressing. Honestly, being trans in a red state, I would be cautious about showing my face, since people, yeah. I mean, that's her decision, so. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. But right now, I'm not in, like, content brain when I'm thinking about them. Right now, it's like, I don't want to be thinking about, are we filming this and doing that and all that. Like, right now, I'm thinking about other stuff, so. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the graphic design stuff yet. She just mentioned it to me. Corby really liked it too. Corby loved the French silk pie. And everybody in Corby's family liked the grape salad that I made. We were actually talking about, like, we weren't talking about, like, us planning a road trip, like, in the near future, but road trips came up, because, she was saying she's been wanting to do a road trip, and I was like, oh my god, I have been dying to go on a road trip for so long. I was like, God, I fucking miss driving so much, like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I love nothing more than to just, like, have an open road with some music playing. But yeah, we did talk about road tripping and how fun it would be. I brought her, like, I literally, like, cut out a little slice of the pie and, like, brought it to her, because I didn't want to bring, like, a half-eaten pie. There was, like, a lot of people there. Like, I basically met her entire family. Like, it was, like, casual. It wasn't, like, meeting the family. It was just kind of like, hi, bye. And then, like, the next day, when I sat down to eat, like, I had a little bit more of, like, a conversation with most of them. But it was funny, because, like, as I was leaving, the door closed, and I guess, like, the window was open, and so I don't think her mom knew I could hear her. And I just hear like behind me as I'm walking, she's really nice, and I was like, yes. I'm a delight, because I was getting into the car, and I was like, I swear I think I just heard your mom say that, like, I was really nice or something, and she was like, oh yeah, like, the window's open. I was like, oh, I didn't even notice. Did your friendly friend make the food you posted? Oh no, her mom made it. That's what it was. Because, like I said, they have, like, all the siblings are in town, like, everybody's in town. The food looked really good. I guess country style sausage is, like, a specific special thing in one of the Carolinas. I don't remember which one. So one of the siblings brought back some from, like, a specific place. It was really good. I've never had it in that style. It, like, because I remember I looked at it, I was like, this looks kind of, like, odd. Like, I'd never seen it like that, but it tasted really good. I thought they were better than, like, patty sausages. I like sausage links, like breakfast sausage links, a lot, but sausage pies, have you thought about a light-hearted Christmas present to get Corby? So, okay. Assuming that the next month goes well, I have an idea. It's a pretty cool idea I've kind of conceptualized, and it's not going to cost much money. Okay, sleep well, Dad, because I really want to make those infused vodkas, but y'all saw last time I drank didn't go well. And Corby sometimes drinks something crazy, but sometimes does. And so I've come up with this idea. I have some like brand new makeup items that I got that I'm not, like, totally in love with. That eyeshadow palette, I haven't even swatched it yet. I think I'll be getting my next box in time, and there's a couple items in that box that I don't think I particularly want or need. So I went on Amazon, and I found these, like, cute little bottles, and a basket that's her favorite color. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the infused alcohols, infused vodkas. I have some makeup products and this brand new candle that I bought a long time ago that's, like, Christmas smelling. So assuming that gift exchanges happen, like, because who knows what could happen tomorrow, you know? I'm not going to pull the trigger on all of that for a hot minute. I'm going to wait just because, like, I don't want to start doing stuff like that right now and then, like, something happens. But I was just kind of, like, thinking on it because I like I said, I don't want to spend, like, a ton of money. But even outside of, like, the way that we're talking, like, even on just, like, a friend level, like, I just really enjoy hanging out with her. So I thought it'd be really fun to put some thought into it and just kind of, like, I don't know, I feel like it's so new, so it's like I don't want to do anything that could be constituted as, like, super romantic, you know, but just something that's thoughtful and I don't know, I guess it's like showing that I'm paying attention. So that's how I think of it anyway. And yeah, like, if we're gonna be spending time on Christmas together, I should get her a gift, I feel. That sounds like a really thoughtful gift and perfect, honestly. Thank you. And then, yeah, so I can make the infused vodkas, and then I can save some of that for my dad in the freezer whenever he comes back. I know he really liked that. Yeah, so, and again, these will not be super expensive. And I happen to have some, like, brand new things that I can include that I think would be really special to her. Like the eyeshadow palettes, and, like, I think because I picked a couple of the things that are coming in my next Ipsy box, but one of the things that I didn't pick is makeup brushes, and, like, I have so many makeup brushes, and they're really cute. They're, like, pinky purple colors. I think it'll be a vibe. What about just putting together a small Christmas stocking? I wonder if a stocking would be, because the basket I found was not expensive. It was cute, and it was, like, kind of small, like, not too big, but small enough. I feel like we have semi-similar skin tones, yeah. Yeah, I've just listed some of the stuff that I want to give her, but, like, I have, like this, I bought this candle, like, a long time ago, but I've never lit it, and I've just, like, kind of kept it in a drawer, and I was looking through that drawer last night, and I smelled it, and I was like, and it kind of clicked in my head, because, it's, like, a little Christmassy, but it's not, like, too Christmassy, and, drinking responsibly means to fall into bed and not the floor. Dad! Yeah, they have 2 dogs and 3 cats. I saw one of the cats and I got so excited. I was like, oh my god! Because the cats were kind of, like, hidden most of the time. But near the end, one of the cats, just a gorgeous, fluffy black cat, They have a German Shepherd and like a Dalmatian and some other breed mix. He's a lot. That dog was like in my face. But I don't remember the breed because that dog doesn't really even look much like a Dalmatian. At least like coloring wise, I should say. I would say maybe in like body shape, kind of, yeah. But the animals that I met were really sweet. And yeah, we don't have any like plans like set in stone right now for the next time we're gonna hang out, but we in the span of like 4 days hung out 3 times, so it's time for us to kind of like live our lives, and I need to like especially the next couple days, like my focus is gonna be the streams and stuff, and I need to also like clean. Like tomorrow cleaning's gonna be a thing that's happening. Does she have a pet name for you? Maybe you'll find out in time. Yeah, but yeah, the next time we go out, we want to go walking. Last minute, I like kind of chickened out. I was just like, I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope there were benches. There were no benches. There was in like the upper part, so like in the entrance of where we went walking, there was like picnic tables, but in the actual like pathways, there wasn't like seating or whatever. So, but I mean, I did work up a little bit of a sweat and like, you know, got a little bit of some like walking done. Because it's been so many days since I went live, I took some notes to make sure I talked about everything I wanted to remember. I feel like my favorite thing about hanging out with Corby is like we just keep talking. Like there's just always something to say. And it's all interesting and fun. And I just feel like Corby is so like truly such a one of a kind person. Like there's no one, I just don't feel like I've ever met anyone like her. And you found a fellow yapper. I sure did. Do you have a lot in common? I feel so, yeah. I mean, I think that we have a little bit of overlap in interests, but she's got like a lot of hobbies and like things of interest. Like right now she's currently drawing characters for a video game that she wants to develop, and like like I said, she's into like video editing and like graphic design, and she's really into like music and watching movies and stuff. Was there a kiss? Amanda, did you see my last live, girl?